Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to Markcoos' Reign at Arsenal, episode number 30. This is the end, that's what the title of the video is, and yeah, it's the end of the series as a whole, and this episode's a very long episode, it's over 20 minutes long, because I just want to get out of the way really. So Arsenal versus Norwich, I skipped this match as well. The first match, whoever it was against, I think it was against Wolves, I won 1-0, and against Norwich we drew 1-0, so I'm glad to inform that Arsenal won a Premier League. So I won a Premier League with a points. I think we got to like 90 odd points because we're just obese here. 93 points. Chelsea on 79, Man United on 78, and then Man City is 66. That's absolutely dreadful. And Tottenham with 61, Liverpool with 62. So yeah. But anyway, into the first match of this episode. Let's get Atletico Madrid. I actually only played one of the legs of this match because I was just so goddamn confident that my team would be able to beat them on the computer, with the computer taking control of them. So yeah, man, I see it now. Anyway, it was against Atletico Madrid. Atletico did put Barcelona out in the last round on away goals, so it was all a bit more difficult than I anticipated. But anyway, we had this beat Bayern Munich 8-0 in aggregate, so I was going to reflect some absolutely minted form. Big Falcao, there's still like an 80 odd rated player when he should be about 89, 90 rated player. He's one of the best centre forwards in the game in my opinion. But anyway, I played an extremely strong team, and maybe after this episode I actually might make another episode just going over what the team actually ended up looking like in terms of stats, and do a little montage as well, because everyone loves montages. Everyone. Anyway, my team, as you can see right now: Chesney, Koscielny, Vermaelen, Sergio Ramos, Gibbs, Wilshere, Ramsey, Royce, Cazorla, Giroud, and Higuain. So this is my strongest team. Atletico Madrid play with Courtois, Miranda, Diaz, Juan Fran, Felipe, Mario Suarez, Arda Turan, Garcia, Tremor Lunis, Adrian, and Big Falcao up front, of course. So this match, like I was saying, I did skip the second leg of this because it was just, for some reason, I just found it unbelievably easy. As you can see, Cazorla there scoring a very, very, very nice goal, or if we call him properly, Cazorla scores a very nice goal there, and his second goal is even better, as you can see here. Well, with Giroud's on the ball, he plays a nice free ball to Cazorla, and he just ends up looking at that for a little bit of turn inside. I think it's Miranda, and he pops into the back of the net for a 2-0 lead with 35 minutes on the clock. Absolutely dominating like just poning so much. You can see from the stats like what I'm talking about. We've had 10 shots, 4 on target. They've had 2 for 0. So I mean, we are generally just poning so much. But in the 88th minute here, Wilshere on the ball chips a great through ball through to Olivier Giroud, and Giroud just goes, thank you very much, because he's just so goddamn beast in this game. He's just one of the best players ever. So 88 minutes on the clock, you're like, that's the end of the game. But no, they try and chip it forward, can't really chip it forward. I'm like, I'm going to go for one more goal. If I get 4, basically I was like, if can we get a 4-0, I'm just going to sim the next game, because I'll see what happens. And look what happens. Giroud on the ball to Wilshere to Cazorla, and Cazorla is just like, and I'll come inside and I'll go boom into the top corner past Courtois, and Cazorla has scored a hat-trick against Atletico Madrid, against one of the Spanish teams, and 4-0 going into the second leg. It was always going to be a hell of a lot easier, and I just thought, nah, you know what, screw it. I've been simming quite a lot of games recently, I might as well sim this one as in the second leg as well, which is what I actually do. As you see, I had 20 shots now on target. They had 2 for 0 throughout the whole match, which is unbelievably ridiculous. Cazorla gets man of the match with a 7.5 rating, and Juventus actually beat Man United 1-0, so that was quite big. So I could actually face Juventus in the second leg into the final, sorry. But against Sunderland, I think Arsenal win again. We'll see. Now. We won 3-0. So as you can see, I go through it. I'm just like, alright, we can do this, we can do this, and we win 3-0 actually. We actually won 3-0. Juventus actually won 2-1 as well, so after an extra time victory. So Juventus versus Arsenal would be the final, and it would be on the 24th of March. I was going to say March of May. But as you can see, we had 2 games up, coming on against Liverpool and one against Chelsea. We actually lost the game against Liverpool 1-0, and I was like a bit disappointed in that, really, because they're Liverpool and they're not particularly that good a team. No offense to any Liverpool fans out there, but in my game, my team is a hell of a better than Liverpool's. We actually end up beating Chelsea 1-0. But into the FA Cup final, which is against Chelsea, and for some ridiculously awkward reason, it's actually at the Emirates Stadium. So it was going to make it a hell of a lot easier with actual home crowd being at home. So I was like, yeah, I'll try my best. I mean, of course, it's only an FA Cup, but if I won a treble, it'd be absolutely insane. So, of course, I played my strongest team, as you can see. The likes of Chesney, Cristiano, Vermaelen, Sergio Ramos, Gibbs, Wilshere, Ramsey, Royce, Ozil, Giroud and Higuain. While Chelsea, without Torres, didn't really have an attacking threat. They only had really a Sturridge, who wasn't really that much. Hazard as well as Oscar Ramirez, Marco Manid, and I'm not even sure Juan Mata even was. Like, he just sort of disappeared. But in the 45th minute of the match, literally, they just defended for the whole time. They were doing classic Chelsea. Also down the left hand side, sorry, as going up against Azpilicueta, gets a very lucky break, and as running down, and Czech actually ends up taking him out. So I'm going to get a penalty, literally in the last seconds of the first half. And I was like, right, this is going to be a difficult penalty to take. But I was like, nah, Higuain, he scores when he wants. So Higuain pops into the back of the net for 1-0 lead going into half time. Literally, they kicked off and it was half time. So, as you can see, they kicked off and it was half time. So 1-0 at half time, and I was like, let's see Chelsea stats. They had 4 shots, 1 on target, 66 possession, 66 pass completion, which is ridiculous. And I ended up bringing on De Hertfeld for Ramsey, playing a little bit more conservative football. And in the 70th minute there, Royce plays a great football through to Olivier Giroud. And like I've said several times before, he's just too goddamn powerful. So Giroud pops into the back of the net in the 70th minute for a 2-0 lead against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. And that is the final score, final result. Referee blows the final whistle, and 2-0. So we win again. We win another trophy. We won it last year, won it this year. We won the league last year, we won it again this year. So the only thing which we're really missing is the Champions League triumph. And if we get that, that's basically the end of the season, which, well, that's sort of, nah. Anyway, as you see, everyone's hugging, everyone's happy. Wilshere's happy. He's won 2 trophies as captain. Considering he wasn't captain last season. There's Mata there, what the hell? He wasn't in the starting lineup. I'm sure he wasn't in the starting lineup. There I am. I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to be away next season. I'm going to probably die. Some crap like that, I don't know. Something might happen to me. But anyway, look, I was a bit disappointed there's no trophy for the FA Cup, actually. I mean, it's not like a particularly large trophy or anything, but I mean, it should technically be where Jordi Alba is, and we're in front of Ozil. There should be a trophy there, really, but I'm not really that disappointed. Like, in former PES, I'm sure they had the trophy for the league. They had the league, there was a trophy for the league, and there was a trophy for the cup. And there was also the Champions League trophy, but I'm not really sure where they actually put the cup one or the league. The league, you don't see them lift the league either, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway, final stats of the game: 18 shots, 10 on target, 12 shots for 6 for Chelsea, and man of the match was Olivier Giroud with a 6.5 rating. That shows how poor Chelsea were, with majority of their players getting 5.5s. But as you can see, we are not winning. 2-0. Certainly the happiest day of my life so far. We won the FA Cup. Wilshere, you're a nut. You're on crack. Anyway, FA Cup individual titles. Most valuable player was Royce. Top scorer is Giroud. Assist leader was Cazorla. Team of the tournament: Chesney, Vermaelen, Koscielny, Maicon, Gibbs, Rodwell, Royce, Holden, Cazorla, Giroud, and Higuain, because that was just a beast team. So into the final match of the Premier League, which was against Newcastle United. And this match I actually put into coach mode, so there are goals, but I was just like, I'm not really, like, the team was relatively weak because of course the Champions League was literally not on the horizon, but it was there, it was coming. So I was like, right, we're going to have to just rest the team a bit. So in the 16th minute of the match, I also changed it to 5 minutes, that's why the timer is going so goddamn quickly. In the 17th minute of the match, sorry, what's his name, Ben Arfa actually ended up scoring it in the 65th minute here. Cazorla gets taken out, but I think it's by Danny Simpson, and from the free kick, big David Villa pops up, and look at this for a free kick. Look at that, I've never scored one of them in my life, but anyway, David Villa can score for me. First free kick in this whole goddamn series, which has gone now 30 episodes, and I've never scored a free kick. My god, man. But in the 70th minute, basically from kick-off, but nah, not really, it might have been actually. Villa runs down the left hand side, crosses it back to Higuain, who heads it into the back of the net for a 2-1 lead at St James's Park, or Sports Direct Stadium, what the hell it's called, whatever the hell it's called now. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we won 2-1, and the fans are clapping, we're clapping away. It's the final game of the Premier League. It's the final game of the Premier League, final game of the Premier League season. Basically the second final game of the season for us, final game for Newcastle. Everyone's clapping, everyone's happy, we won the league. We had an unbelievably huge points total, as you'll see in about about maybe 20 seconds. But there I am. I'm happy. I'm clapping. I'm waving to the fans, doing all that sort of jazz. I'm loving it. But anyway, the final stats from that game is actually, I think they're a bit ridiculous if I remember correctly. Yeah, they had 3 shots here on target, we had 10 for 8, so even with me playing coach mode, it's still a great thing, but Villa actually ended up being man of the match as well. So Cardiff actually beat Man United on the final day of the season, which was quite big. Arsenal, final points tally of 102. That's pretty insane. But you see, it's a great honour to be selected for the Markcoos Premier League team of the tournament, even more so if you see the other names that were picked. So Wilshere is in the final team of the tournament. Higuain, the player of the season. Top scorer was Giroud, and assist leader was Higuain. The team of the season was Chesney, Vermaelen, Maicon, Vidic, Gibbs, Cattermole, Markcoos, Hazard, Wilshere, Giroud, and Higuain. Don't know what the hell Cattermole is. That's the second time he's been in that. It's absolutely ridiculous. But Giroud was top scorer of 32. Higuain was top scorer of 30. Was top assister with 13. In the FA Cup, Giroud was top scorer of 6, and Cazorla was top assister with 4. So into the Champions League final. So Champions League final day, Juventus versus Arsenal, Wembley Stadium. Let's do this. We can pwn, we can win, we can do this. But this game, this game was great. I love playing a Champions League final. It's just like, it really gets to you how good the actual just atmosphere is absolutely amazing. So anyway, there's the Champions League trophy there with a black and white scarf, a black and white like trophy attachment thing on one side and the red and white on the other side. Teams walking out, make sure no one touches the trophy. Last time anyone touched the trophy, they actually ended up losing the game when it was 3-0 up between AC Milan and Liverpool. And Liverpool came back and won 3-3 on final score and 1 on penalties. But yes, of course, I'm going to be playing my strongest team, so Big Ramsey's going to be starting. All these players, it's their first Champions League final for, I think, every single one of them, if I can remember correctly, because Sergio Ramos hasn't played in the one, and neither has Higuain. So yeah, it should be their first Champions League final for the majority of those players, which is pretty impressive. And I think the same is said as of Juventus as well, because Buffon might have, and same with Chiellini, but I'm not sure compared to the other ones. Giovinco definitely has. He's an absolute midget in this game, but he's so good in real life. He's so good in the game as well. But anyway, the Juventus team was reasonably strong. It had Chiellini, Barzagli, Cáceres, as well as Big Buffon on goal. Of course, Pepe, Maron, Gioacchini, Vidal, Marchisio. I think it's Vucinic and Giovinco up front. I, of course, played my strongest team as it's been for the last like 2-3 games. And Big Cazorla did not get a start today because, of course, I thought Ozil would play better than him, and Ozil actually did play better than him. But anyway, the game started, and I was like, right, I'll just try and keep it quiet for the first couple of minutes. Hell no, Quando Asamoah and get a shot away because Shelny blocks it and it goes into the back of the net, and I was just like, god damn it, 4 minutes on the clock and I've already conceded 1 goal. I was like, oh crap, this is going to make it a bit more difficult. In the 8th minute of the match, Vidal just absolutely skins me, gets a shot away, hits the post, and I was like, oh crap. Vidal actually goes and ends up getting it, crossing it in. Chesney pumps it straight into the bloody path of Quando Asamoah, who scores his 2nd goal of the game with less than 10 minutes on the clock, and I was like, god damn it, man. But anyway, 18th minute on the clock, Royce just runs down this left hand side, he's just like, his right hand side, sorry, and Royce is just like, I'm just going to blast it, Buffon makes you a save, Giroud just volleys into the back of the net for 2-1, 19 minutes on the clock. We're like, right, okay. So 24 minutes on the clock, literally 5 minutes later, sorry, Higuain gets the ball here, and look at that for another finish into the top corner, I think it's roughly the same side as Giroud actually volleyed it into, but it doesn't really matter, because 24 minutes on the clock, we actually went 2-2, we equalised. In the 41st minute, Giroud scores from our corner, which I've never seen before. I think I've scored maybe 2 or 3 goals from our corner throughout this whole series, and Giroud does a running man on the Wembley pitch forward just to take the piss out of the Tottenham fans, the Juventus fans, and 3-2 was the half-time score. We've been 2-0 down, they had 5 shots, 3 on target, we've had 10 for 7, so we're absolutely destroying them. In the 49th minute here, Giroud gets on the ball here, plays a great ball through to Higuain, just blasts it past, so I'm telling you, he scores when he wants, and he really does. When it comes to the big games, he will score, when it comes to the small games, he will score, he scores when he wants. So Higuain scores, and then in the 76th minute, Royce on the ball, plays a great ball to Olivier Giroud, and Giroud just calmly just finesses it into the top corner for his hat-trick goal in a cup final again for Olivier Giroud. I'm sure he's got a hat, no, is it? I think so. Anyway, going off my nut. But anyway, in the 89th minute, literally the last minutes of the game, Giovinco just skins from the left hand side, passes it back to Quando Asamoah, who pops it in for his hat-trick, which is pretty insane. That's been 2 Arsenal games now which we have involved hat-tricks from 2 different players. In the Inter Milan game, Ronaldo scored a hat-trick, and then Giroud scored 4. But in the last minutes of the match, Ramsey takes it Quando Asamoah, and for some reason, Asamoah just responds like, "I'm gonna kill you," and Ramsey's just like, "What?" But anyway, the ref blows the final whistle. 5-3, final result. Arsenal have won the Champions League for the first time in goddamn history. It means so much to every one of the players. It means so much to me. It means so much to everyone who watches this. It's just insane. If you're still here 15 minutes and just love it, and just be like, yeah. Anyway, it was unbelievable to actually win a Champions League. It was actually unbelievable to actually see a celebration. I mean, I've already won a Champions League with Celtic in the road to European glory. That if that ruins it for anyone, then screw you. This big Bakary Sagna jumping in the middle. He's only played like 0 games this season because I never played him, because I bought Sergio Ramos, who was like 10 times better. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Big Vucinic is just like, I'm so bad at the game. Like, he is pretty poor in this game, to be fair. But anyway, big Olivier Giroud there, just like, I'm loving life. I'm living life as well. I'm waving it. I don't know if I'm waving it. I'm just like going spastic with my hands. I'm just waving at completely nowhere. The fans are still here clapping. For some reason, I'm clapping in front of the Juventus fans. I'm not really sure why that is, but it doesn't matter because Wilshere will lift the trophy. So we've won the Champions League. We've won the treble. We are treble winners. That is insane, like unbelievably insane, to win the treble and 2 seasons in a game of PES. It really should not be that easy, which I think is quite a problem with this game, is why it is so easy. I mean, what, in the first year I won the league and the cup, league and cup double in the first year. Second year I won a treble. I mean, that's ridiculous. But anyway, big Giroud there with the trophy. He's happy. Final score 5-3. And let's see those stats. Let's see how much I dominated, because I love seeing the stats really. But anyway, they have 9 shots, 6 on target. We had 23 for 13, possession 52%, and pass completion 86. So we dominated, and I loved it really. And the big Olivier Giroud with a 7.5 rating. Quando Asamoah also got a 7.5 rating, but who would you rather give it to? The guy who didn't win the Champions League or the guy who won it? But anyway, Arsenal European Champions. This is going to take some time to sink in. I'm still shaking all over it, and I get goosebumps thinking about it. Yeah, well, sure, that's what you get. But anyway, club ranking, we're number 1 ahead of Barcelona and Juventus and Chelsea, as well as Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, AC Milan, and I think it was Man United. But anyway, okay, this is the final game of the episode. Not the Champions League match, which you'd think so, but I skip all the way through to the next season, all the way to past Bolton, where we drew 0-0, I was just like, I really don't care anymore, and we got to the UEFA Super Cup. So with the UEFA Super Cup, we're going up against AS Saint Etienne, and like this team is pretty bad, to be fair. No offense to Saint Etienne, they're not a right team in real life, but in the game, nothing's going to compare against the likes of 100 rated Jack Wilshere, 94, 95 rated bloody Olivier Giroud. It's insane. But look at that trophy. That's just magically rendered. That's just that rendered up for that is just insane. I just love it so much. But as you can see, I love the Super Cup that they actually bring out the trophies. They do this in real life as well. And in FIFA, they don't have this. They have the Super Cup, but they don't have them doing that. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm sure they actually do it in real life. I'm sure I remember Falcao and I think it was Terry came out with the Champions League and the Europa League when they actually won them. But I think that's to be a nice little nod with PES, even though I know they have the bloody license, but still. Anyway, we played the strongest team possible. We've not bought any players, because why would you buy anyone? We don't need to buy anyone because we're just too good. But as you see, Saint Etienne, name me one player there who you actually recognise other than Brandao, Pogba and Mensah. Everyone else, I don't have a clue who the hell they are. No offence, I'm not slagging them, I'm just saying I don't know who they are. But anyway, this match was relatively difficult. For something which should have been a hell of a lot easier, it was really difficult to break them down. But in the 12th minute of the match, Ramsey on the ball from the edge of the box. And look at that for a strike. And he's only like 87 rated. He shouldn't be scoring beasts and goals like that, but he is. And that is how beast he is. I love Aaron Ramsey, and I hope he can do well in real life as well as in any games which anyone plays with him. But anyway, as you can see at halftime, I had 14 shots, 10 on target. They had 1 for 0. So maybe I did deserve to be ahead. But anyway, in the 53rd minute here, they pass the ball straight to Mesut Ozil. Ozil's just like, I'll take my time, pass it to Higuain. Higuain's just like, I'll hit it to the back of the net, thank you very much. He doesn't even bother to celebrate because he doesn't even care, because he's just like, thank you. And I'll just run back to my position, because that's how ballsy Higuain is. But in the 75th minute here, Higuain plays a great football through to Olivier Giroud, and Giroud is just like, like it seems that they're all just starting to get a little bit bored with life at Arsenal, which is what reason why I'm sort of ending this series, because it's just too easy, really. That's the only problem. That's really a reason why. But I mean, the 82nd minute here, Gibbs on the ball. I'm like, I've never scored a goal with Gibbs, so I was like, I'm going to score a goal with Big Gibbs, and I end up actually scoring a goal with Big Gibbs. I mean, he's a great player in real life, in my opinion. He's one of the good left backs. Can always atone to being better, but anyway, let's not matter, because final score 4-0. Referee blows the final whistle. More celebrations for the Arsenal, and again we've won another trophy. So 4 trophies in a year and a bit. That is in a season, like the start of the season, we've already won another trophy. That's insane. So four trophies in this one episode. I've seen we've lifted 2 trophies and we won 2 more. So 1 episode, 4 trophies. That's pretty special. Anyway, final score 4-0. I'm happy. I'm clapping about. Those are some heavy claps, as you can see, and I'm loving it. But yeah. So this is the end of the season I've got, and the only problem with this season is it ends on a very bitter note, and you'll see it in the next maybe 2 minutes. But anyway, look at that. Wilshere lifts the Super Cup. It's all about winning, and we won again. We've won another trophy in this, literally about, what, 4 or 5 minutes ago. Wilshere was lifting the Champions League. But I like this little touch of having the winners UEFA Super Cup with the cup in front and the team all crouched behind it. They really should do that for every single trophy celebration. It makes more sense, because I'm sure that's what happens in real life anyway. So let's see the stats from the Super Cup final. Well, the only game in the Super Cup anyway. And we'll see it is, we had 25 shots, 14 on target. They had 4 for 1. We deserved to win, just based on that fact alone. So yeah, so final score 4-0, and we absolutely dominated, and that's the end of the series. Like I say, it ends in a bitter note, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So Higuain got a man of the match, 7.5 rating, with scoring 2 goals. As you see, the award ceremony for UEFA's Best Player in Europe award was held on the 31st of August. Unfortunately, it pains me to say there were no recipients from Arsenal. Who the hell won Best Player in Europe? Bloody Lionel Messi again. Iniesta came second, Ronaldo came third, who now plays for AC Milan. What the hell, Ronaldo? But bitter point. Why is there no thing for Olivier Giroud? We won the champion. It's ridiculous. But lads, that will be it. That is the final episode. That's the end of another series, and I'm not going to make another Master League for quite a while, because I want to sort of get my Let's Plays off. So first Let's Plays will start either next week or the week after, and that's really about it. MMLO will continue and all that sort of jazz, but look out for the next episode of Markcoos' reign at Arsenal. It won't really be a Markcoos' reign at Arsenal, it'll just be a montage of what has happened, really, and the final stats for the players in terms of their overall stats and all that crap. I mean, in terms of their overall ratings, more or less. So yeah, look, keep your eye out for that. Keep your eye out for my Let's Plays, whatever one it is. But yeah, so if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.